What's up, folks? It's your boy E-Dub for another edition of the Ballerssports Sports Wrap. This is episode number 21. A lot of stuff going on in the world of sports, man. Just wanted to hop on the vlog real quick, give you my thoughts on, of course, the thing everyone's talking about today is the big Dwight Howard trade. We got preseason football in the mix, but first, let me get into the winners and losers of this trade, man. For those of you that don't know, Dwight Howard is taking his talents to the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe Bean Bryant, Steve Nash, and the rest of the crew. So 4-team trade, Lakers, Nuggets, Sixers, and the Magic. And real quick, man, I'm just going to break down the winners and the losers of this trade, in my opinion. First and foremost, man, the Lakers. That's just what they do, man. They get their men, Shaq, Mike, and all the way back, Wilt, Kareem, and now Dwight's going to be part of that legacy, man. The Lakers get Dwight, Chris Duhon, and Earl Clark. The obvious winners, they get to keep hold of Paul Gasol. And I'm going to just say this, man. Can we just go ahead and pencil in a Lakers and Miami Heat finals? Because that is what we want to see now. That is what we want to see now. Miami built their team out in South Beach, and the Lakers are reloading, and that's what we want to see, man. That's what we got to see. So the Thunder, man, they got to step back a little bit, man. They're gonna be there for the next 10 years, so they got to step back, man. We got to see a Lakers and Miami Heat finals, but let me not get ahead of myself. The Nuggets, man. The Nuggets get Andre Iguodala in the trade, which is good. They still got Ty Lawson. They still got Gallinari, JaVale McGee. And they're still going to be a young athletic team. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone cares outside of Denver. But so they didn't give up too much. They got a good piece in Andre Iguodala, who is a very athletic ball player. And I think he'll fit in well with that Nuggets team. The 76ers, man, they get a big man. Andrew Bynum had a good year last year. He stayed healthy. I didn't think he was going to make it through the whole season, but he stayed healthy. He proved me wrong. And they get Jason Richardson, a savvy veteran who can give you veteran minutes off the court. Again, the 76ers still have pieces. They got Drew Holiday, Thaddeus Young, Evan Turner to go with Bynum. And y'all know my love for Doug Collins, that coach, man. I think he's an excellent coach. And the Sixers, man, they're going to be making some noise. I don't know if they're going to be able to compete with Miami or anything like that, but they're not going to be no walkover. They're not going to be no walkover. Which brings me to the Orlando Magic. I'm not going to go on a Dwight Howard rant again. Y'all know how I feel about this dude and his indecision and his crying and whining and wanting everybody to like him. I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not going to do it as much as I would love to. I'm not going to do it. But here's Magic fans. Here is who you guys get. Aaron Afalo, Al Harrington, and some dude named Nikolai Vucevic. I don't even know if I pronounced his name right. And you get 3 first-round protected picks. Here's the problem with what the Magic got. They got nothing. How do you make a deal and you don't get Andrew Bynum, you don't get Gasol, you don't even get Andre Iguodala? You know what I'm saying? You get first-round picks, but they're protected. So I mean, it's like if it's a lottery pick, chances are you're not going to get it. And when's the last time the Lakers had a lottery pick? I don't know what the Magic were doing, if they just want to scrap everything and was just like, all right, bump, just forget it. We'll just take whatever you got. Just give us whatever you got. They basically got a Chick-fil-A #1 combo meal with a chocolate shake. They didn't get anything in this deal. Here's the thing about draft picks. Everybody knows that college players are one and done if they're worth anything. So at most, you're going to get a guy who's 2 years out of high school, very unproven, very raw. And draft picks are a thing of the past nowadays. Tell me right now, who are the top 5 draft picks in this year's draft? Can't do it. I can't do it. I remember back in the day when you had Allen Iverson, you had Kerry Kittles, Ray Allen, John Wallace, Austin Crosby. All those guys stayed in college for at least 2 or 3 years. You knew who they were, established. You knew what you were getting when they came out. Nowadays, you really just don't know. So the draft picks are just kind of, it's a crapshoot. So I don't know how the Magic are going to sell this to their fans. Come and see Big Baby Davis. Nah, G, I'm good. I'm going to keep my season ticket money. But so those are my thoughts on the Dwight Howard trade. if you haven't been by the site this week, make sure you come and check us out at Ballerssports.com. We've been doing our two-a-day coverage in which we've been previewing every NFL team on the planet. We do it 2 at a time. This week we finished up with the AFC South. Next week, starting Monday, we're going to take a look at the NFC South. Big ups to my boys down in Tampa. As you can see, I got my Bucks hat on. I'm in the Buck room. I'm ready to roll. I'm excited for another year of football. But we are going to be looking at every single NFL team. NFC South next week. And then that's going to take us into the AFC East. So check that out. Find your team. Let us know what you think about how your squad is going to do. And we appreciate all the love you guys coming by, stopping by the site and showing some love. Make sure you connect with us. We are on all the media sites. Check us out follow us on Twitter. We are at Ballersports. We have a Facebook page. Make sure you search Ballersports blog and radio show. Like us, and that's how we shoot out our links for that as well. And our YouTube page, which we're viewing right now. Make sure you go to that subscribe button and hit that so you can be up to date on when we shoot out all of our vlogs. So that's about it, man. You guys have a good, safe weekend. Football is back. It's right around the corner. And that's plenty of reason to smile. So, ballersports.com, man. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.